So welcome to the show, Zvi. How does it feel to be Zvi today?
Feels awesome, Brett. Thanks for having me on the show, and calling from today happens to be sunny Columbus, Ohio. So,
Oh, I thought you were going to lead in like I thought I heard Saudi, like somewhere in the Saudi Arabia area. No, Columbus, Ohio.
I'm born and raised in Los Angeles, and got very much into the tech world. At the same time, also was getting very much into the mental health space. Just love the different modalities, the different things that they have to offer. And on top of that, seeing physicians and seeing people themselves who built their careers and built things, impressive things, whether it be a practice or anything of that sort, is always very intriguing to me. It actually came out of an incredible journey of me loving the word stability. We're all looking for financial stability, and stability is such an amazing word that we like to associate when we think of peace of mind. And at the same time, I felt like mindfulness and just investing in yourself, giving yourself tools. It actually started out as something called nutritionist for the mind. So it was like people are hiring nutritionists to eat healthy. People are going to doctors for checkup. This mental health is really, we know we need to take care of it, but it's really just not in front of us. So wanted to bring out those tools, and took me almost a year to think of a proper name for it, and came to Stablty and been rocking it ever since.
Very cool. And this is an app. It looks like that's I think the mindfulness is an interesting piece. Just bringing out in what there's solutions, just making you aware of different stages that we all go through. But I'm thinking in physician burnout that there's a lot that goes into that, and this may be a product that just helps, get it out in front of you, thinking about it, being mindful of it, and being able to connect with different resources, right?
Yes, 100%. That's something that's very important to us, just showing what's out there, showing what exists. First, when I started, I was like, okay, as valuable as these tools are, how am I reaching people? How am I getting in front of people? And that was something that was always as the forefront and a big focus of mine. And as much as sometimes we need to part from our phones and need to part from technology to create our mindfulness, to create that special time with our families, our spouses, whatever it is, I felt like I wanted to reach people where they're at. And then really specifically what I like to do is say, okay, yes, you're learning. It's almost like an educational tool, but putting it into practice, putting it into action. So it's like, if I can create a system where an app gives interactive solutions to mental health and well-being, that can eventually morph into people practicing on their own. And we were fortunate about 2.5, 3 years in to partner with one of the largest mindfulness experts in the tri-state. And that was like a fascinating partnership where we were constantly engaging of like, okay, we want to deliver to people where they're going to see this information. If it's a newsletter, if it's other things, but at the same time, how could we balance that with also not being limited to technology and actually putting into practice? Everything I've did in Stablty brought me to the Healer's Kit, which is like a super exciting platform, which I kind of see it as the next level, the next step to really tackling the mental health care space and really engaging with, and really we're looking to even go broader than mental health care into healthcare, and really my partner and I, we have a fascinating vision. But what really transpired this and made the transition so smooth was Stablty. I created all these relationships because I didn't want to go with the traditional marketing route of burning thousands of dollars and social media and all that stuff. I didn't want to be on social media. That would have not helped my mental well-being. So, and even we could talk about that on the startup end, but the startup end is a fascinating journey for a human being. But what happened was I met with every single person who was within my network or in the network of mental health, working on any product, any platform, people in organizations, nonprofits, teen groups, sports group, all of the above, and really just wanted to learn from them. What are the gaps? What are the barriers? What would be considered value to them? As that happened, I was fortunate enough to meet my partner, Brad, and we're like, he wants to really revolutionize the way people connect with a therapist, the way people connect with a physician. This can be done so much more efficiently. Maybe we can know beforehand who would be a better match for each other. Maybe we can have more signs and identification for the right physician, for the right person. So what happened is leading into the Healer's Kit, we partnered up, and he was the brains behind the product, and I'm kind of the relationship manager with all those different people in mental health. And it's been like we've been growing really fast because it's something that it's such a gap in the market, and people like see the value, and I'm able to communicate with them from the previous venture at Stablty. Find something that you're passionate about. And a lot of times people say, passion won't generate money. But what I say is find something you're passionate about, but then constantly churn, constantly look at what's new in the market. Where's it heading? Where's it going? Keep looking, keep your eyes open for the right relationships, for the right people, because eventually if you love what you're doing, and you'll find a way to monetize it. And I think that's something that I think it needs a healthy dose of, on the one side, your passion, on the other side, constantly evolving, constantly looking, from like the bird's eye view to kind of then bring it all together and create something that will add a lot of benefit to the world.